Every year, the millions of new investors they enter the world of stock market with one expectation to generate a multi-bagger return in no time. Friends, generating a multi-bagger return in stock market every year, which is not at all possible because stock market always go through the cycles of ups and downs, as well as buying a right stock. It's not easy as we think because if you want to buy a right stock you need to do a lot of homework, you have to do a lot of research, you have to spend a lot of time, then only you can buy the right stock. Friends, it's not only about buying the right stock, you need to hold that stock during the bad time also, during the correction time also. If you want to hold that stock during the bad time, during the correction time, you should require a lot of confidence, you should require a lot of courage, conviction. These courage, confidence, conviction, it will only come if you have done good amount of homework, if you have done good amount of research. That's the reason most of the retail investors they fail in the world of stock market. Hello friends, this is Vijay and welcome back to my channel. Friends, in this video, I would like to discuss about top 5 tips you need to follow if you're a beginner in the stock market. Let's get started. Friends, before that, I would like to discuss the difference between trader and investor. Friends, once you get into the stock market, you have two options. One, you can become an investor or you can become a trader, but it's up to you how you want to take it. If you want to become an investor, for that, what you have to do, you have to invest in a stocks and mutual fund for long term. It can be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Here, patience is very much required. Then only you can create a huge wealth in the long term. Second one is trading. Friends, trading looks very easy, very interesting, but it is not easy as we think. If you want to become a trader, first you have to learn the technical analysis as well as you should have some 2-3 years of experience in F&O market. Then only you can become a trader, then only you can make a profit in F&O market. In 1 day or 2 days, you cannot become a trader. You cannot make money in F&O market. That's the reason first you have to learn the technical analysis, then you have to spend some 2-3 years of practical experience in F&O market, then only you can become a trader. Now it's up to you what you want to become. Now I would like to discuss about top 5 tips you need to follow as a beginner. The first one is, once you started your investment journey, first you need to invest into the mutual fund. Why mutual fund? Because mutual funds are managed by the professional fund managers. These fund managers, they will be having 10-15 years of experience in the industry. They will be having a team so that they can track every market, they can track every sector. Behalf of us, they will buy and sell a stock. When they will buy and sell a stock, obviously they will add value to our portfolio. That's the reason if you're a beginner in the stock market, you need to start your investment journey with a mutual fund. Second one is invest in large cap stocks. First you need to invest into the mutual fund. Once you get the comfortable, then slowly you can invest into large cap category stocks because large cap category stocks, they are less volatile in the nature as well as these business, they are well established business, they are the well stable business. That's the reason in the long term, they can generate a consistent return as well as it will give more stability to your portfolio. That's the reason you should have good amount of allocation into large cap stocks. After you get the comfortable, then slowly you can invest into mid and small cap category stocks. Many people to get the higher return, they always invest into small and mid cap category stocks. These stocks, they are highly volatile in the nature. In the short term, they may give negative return. That's the reason you should have good amount of allocation into large cap category stocks. In the third one is diversification. Once you started your investment journey, you need to diversify your portfolio across the industry, across the sector, including IT, pharma, FMCG, banking, finance, so that you can reduce your risk and you can create a well-diversified portfolio. If you invest into particular sector or industry, if that sector is not doing well, your entire portfolio will go negative. That's the reason diversification, which will play very important role. As well as you need to diversify into across the market capitalization, including large cap, mid cap and small cap. But in the early stage, higher allocation has to be into the large cap. As well as you should have a good diversification between mutual fund and stock. In the early stage, your higher allocation has to be into the mutual fund. In the later part, you can increase allocation into stocks. Next one is invest for long term. Friends, if you want to create wealth in the stock market, you need to invest for long term. It can be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Then only you can create a huge wealth in the long term. Why you need to invest for long term? Because when you invest into the particular stocks or mutual fund, you are going to invest into that business. If that business has to grow, you have to give good amount of time. Then only that business will grow, your money will grow, you can create wealth in the long term. That's the reason you need to invest for long term. Here, patience is very much required. Without patience, nothing can be done, nothing can be achieved. Last one is avoid FNO trading. Friends, if you're a beginner in the stock market, in the early stage, you need to avoid FNO trading. I'm not saying you should not trade. You can trade, but if you want to become a trader, in the early stage, what you have to do, you have to learn the technical analysis, as well as you need to have some 2-3 years of practical experience in the FNO market. After that, slowly you can start trade into the FNO market. But in the early stage, you need to avoid FNO trading because it comes with a lot of risk. Recently, SEBI has released one report saying that wherein 90% of trader, they will lose money in the stock market. They will lose money in trading. That's the reason in the early stage, you need to focus more on investment, less on trading. Friends, if you follow these 5 steps, you can definitely create huge wealth in the long term, as well as you can lead a very comfortable financial life. If you summarize the point, the first one is you need to invest into the mutual fund. Second one is you need to invest into large cap category stocks. Third one is diversification. Fourth one is invest for long term. Fifth one is avoid FNO trading. Friends, I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please to subscribe, please to share it with your community. If you want to learn more about investment, you can explore my online course. Thank you so much.